Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Say hi. I think we're live. Let's hope. Say hi. Linda Gorman, you are on the ball. Hey there. I know a lot of people are moving over. Catherine and Erica just finished their live. Hi, Miss Watt. I'm sorry, my husband's yelling at me and I have no idea what he's saying. What? Okay, now he says never mind. He's my technical director. So we're on YouTube live. This is the second time that I've been live on YouTube. So bear with me, you guys. I go live every Thursday night on Facebook at 8 p.m. at Aaron T 2015. And so I'm starting. Hi, Betsy. How are you? I'm starting to go live more often on YouTube. And so, things might not work just right, but I think they did the other night. So we're going with this. Hello, Melissa. Oh, thank you, Linda Gorman. You're always the best for doing that for me, and I so appreciate it. So Catherine and Erica were live. As you guys know, Catherine has a new release. I can go to my face, I guess. I'm a little messy, you guys. You didn't even get a full ponytail today. It was like, pull it up and put a clippy thing on it. And so I did put on some makeup for you because me without makeup would be too scary. They'd kick me off YouTube. So there's my Sue person. My Sue person crafter, my Sue person technical director, and all that good stuff. Thank you, Melissa. I need my glasses actually. So if my Sue go-getter is listening, look, I didn't put lipstick on either. That's, oh well, you guys will live with it, right? He might find my glasses for me because y'all, I started trying to Copic color these welly boots and oh, you guys, look how messy this is too. Look, and wait a minute, I gotta go the other way. Do you think all my Ulta New inks would actually be up in the ink display, or no? They're out here because I was busy with some release stuff. I think they're in my purse. Thank you, dear. I was doing a whole some Ulta New stuff. And so like they're all out and not even in there. And then you see my Catherine Pooler ones. And then down on the end down there that you can't see, I have my VersaFine, Claire's, and archival inks. And then over on this side that you can't see beyond, you can see a little bit down there. I have, what are you laughing at? Now my husband's laughing. And this side over here, there are Distress Oxides and just Distress inks over there. So like they go all the way across this back wall. And if you're new here, or new to you follow me on YouTube, we moved to the Nashville area in December. And so this was like a front office bedroom and right outside the front door. And so it has beautiful like glass doors. And so this right away, I knew I wanted it to be my craft room. And I'm still in the process of getting it finalized. But like we did the floor, we took out the carpet, and I just put in vinyl plank flooring. And we put in these cabinets. I don't know if you can see them. In my last craft room and in this one, I'm kind of cheap. And so we buy the unfinished cabinets like from Home Depot, and I think these were from Lowe's, and then I paint them and found these beautiful like faceted glass knobs on Amazon, and then got a quartz countertop, like one of the cheapest ones, but I wanted a quartz countertop so it would actually look nice in here. And then these are IKEA shelves, and I have one more coming actually. I have two, you just can't see the other one. And the inks go all the way across, and when they're actually all in there and nicely organized, they're fabulous. These ink storage are from Stampin' Storage, and they're actually wooden. I did start out with one from one of the other ink storage places, and I'll be honest, I wasn't a huge fan because the outside is wood, but the inside is just like this, like kind of flexible, not even fiberboard. It's like yeah, it's like fiberboard. And so I like these because they're wooden and MDF, and they come natural color, and I just spray paint them before I put them in my craft room, because I want everything to be white and really pretty. So yeah, you see my messy craft room back there behind me. All kinds of stuff going on. And so I apologize, it's kind of a mess. So let me see, say hi. Let's see if I need to scroll down for more comments. Everybody got quiet all of a sudden. Was it just because I was talking so much, or you're looking at the inks? And you know, inks are pretty awesome. I have to say, I'm kind of crazy for inks. But what you see, like, these are my favorite inks, and I don't see myself getting any other inks. Like Catherine Pooler's inks are my go-to. They're my #1 favorite. Altenews, I love the Altenew. I have all the Altenew inks. And then VersaFine Clair, if you're not familiar with those are a pigment-based ink. And so those do something completely different. And of course the Distress Oxides do something different. And I started out with my Distress inks a long time ago. So that's my messy craft room right there that you see. And so that's about the most you're going to see for a while, because it's a big disaster. So what else do we have going on? Sue's here. Hi, Sue. Melissa says, Melissa Baskin says she ordered the wellies and the raindrops in the clouds. And Melissa Baskin, big, huge thank you to you, girlfriend, because you used my affiliate link and you told me you did. And I have to tell you, I appreciate that so much. Those of you who follow me, or if you're new, my affiliate link is under this YouTube, and it is no cost to you when you click that. And if you go shopping with Catherine Pooler tonight, and in 2021, all of my affiliate proceeds go to charity. So I am always grateful. My friend Bonnie used my affiliate link for Catherine Pooler this week. Melissa just told me that she did. And so I always try to give a shout out and thank you so much for donating to charity when you click my affiliate links. Let's see. Hi, Teresa from Northern California. How are you? And let's see who else. While instead of just looking down here, let's see if I can. Let's put some pics up. Catherine Pooler has a new release. It is, if you're a Stamp Nation member, you could go shopping today at noon. And everybody else, you can go shopping tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, yes, and hi, Jody from Australia, says my hubby, and he pointed that out to me. Hi, Jody. Thank you so much for joining us. And so 9 a.m. tomorrow Eastern time, you can go shopping if you have seen this release. Look at those wellies. I am so excited. So excited. Oh, look at Melissa. She tries to be fair. Thank you. We appreciate it. So let's see. What's anybody else say? Hi from, oh, that was Jody's from Western Australia. And yes, everybody loves to see ink storage. That's a huge topic, isn't it? Like on Stamp Junkies and all that. Hello, Darlene from Minnesota. How are you? Okay. Let's see. What else do we have going on? I think that's about it. So these are some cards that I created for Catherine Pooler for this release. Hi, Bunny from Michigan. You found me. Yep, we're on YouTube Live tonight. And so I will be sharing it over also. Thank you, Jody. I have to tell you, this release, I do love it. The wellies and this umbrella and the sequins and the big raindrops. And look at that gorgeous slimline cover plate with that pattern paper. Oh my word, I do love it. This collection, it has my heart. And I don't know if you've also seen the big, great big bear and the teeny tiny umbrella. Yay, Design with Dana. Dana subscribed. Thank you, thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. And then you'll also receive notifications. And if you give me a thumbs up if you like this, let me know. And then if you share it, that's even better. Thanks, everybody. And also, you could go follow me on Instagram. It's everyday_expressions. And let's see, my Facebook page, and my blog is everydayexp.com. All right, and if you subscribe to my blog, I can add you to my mailing list, and then you'll always know. I'm going to try to be better about posting my schedule, when I'm going live, where I'm going live, what I'm going to be doing. So maybe you can even stamp along. And soon, oh, Dana's in Nashville also. Girlfriend, that's awesome. We just moved here in December and we love it. We love this area so much. So you get my newsletter, and I'm going to try to be more organized, and also I'll be having classes soon, private classes, and I'm even working on some other things behind the scenes. So really, really fun stuff I'm really excited about. I know, Melissa, did you see Catherine just create a flower with the raindrops? Somebody on the design team did that, and that was so cute. I love it. So without my glasses, I colored these wellies. The good news is it's far enough away, not zoomed in, and maybe you can't see what a mess that is. So here's what I was thinking. Just for fun, I'll show you a couple of these sets. This is the Pitter Patter Raindrops. So many cute things with this, and look, I love the sentiments. Get well soon. Sorry you're under the weather. I'm here, rain or shine. Let's sing in the rain. How cute is that? Love that. Let me put this back in here. So if you haven't seen all of the release things, you'll need to go look. This is the Shine Bright stamp set, and there's a Shine Bright die that coordinates. And I really like some of these sentiments that go with it. You're my kind of happy place. You make my heart so happy. And then you have all the little sentiment strips that can go with it. So really cute. And then this one, did you see the umbrella card that I made? Sorry you're under the weather. And this is a die cut that then you can piece back together. And so I always like to cut a couple and have them on hand just when I have an idea. I thought maybe a black one might even be pretty with colors back behind or colors over top, or even black and white. That would be cute. So that's what that one is. Erin, did I see the big raindrops have dies, but do the little ones have dies? Yes, they do, Sue. All of these, see all these? And then I cut a whole bunch earlier today. Here are all the dies. You know, you could fussy cut these, but I'm not a huge fussy cutter. Not my thing. Not a big deal to cut these out, but it's much easier. I try to keep as many of the dies connected as possible. So you'll see these, like, just slap them on a piece of cardstock and run them through the Vagabond or your Gemini or whatever you've got, your Big Shot. Makes it so easy. And you can see I cut out a lot. Something like this, the little pieces, I'm not a big fan of like trying to line up the dies. So lots of times I'll cut them out first and then I'll stamp them. Like you see, I was busy doing this while Catherine was live. And so I didn't think you needed to see me stamp, you know, everything out. You know how to. Dana says, thumbs down to fussy cutting. I agree. I'll do it when I need to and when it's worth it. But if I don't have to, I don't want to. Here's that fabulous Light Burst slimline die cover plate. And I've already cut a couple of those out. Look how pretty. Look how pretty this is. Love these. This would be so pretty embossed, like with some of our awesome Wow embossing powder. And look how pretty, I have to say, look at how pretty this is if you offset it just a little bit with another one. Ooh, you guys, I'm kind of digging that. What do you think? And let's see if we put it, you know, sometimes happy little accidents, right? This is the Drizzle, Let It Drizzle or something cardstock. And I'm in love with this paper. And look, if you offset it and even, you don't even have to put that paper behind it, but still so pretty. I love that. Really pretty. Catherine used this as a stencil today and ink blended through it. Wouldn't that be pretty? But you could just put some pretty Wow embossing powder, like some translucent sparkly kind on there, and that would be so pretty. I'm loving that. Really love that offset. So pretty. And what an easy card, right? And then put, some people were putting a circle die in the middle or even something like this. And then you could use the Shine Bright die, and it's a real pretty one. You know, it cuts out the words, and you can put that right in the middle. And look, super simple card. Sometimes I get so involved and I make these big involved cards and they'll take me hours. And you know what? Just making a pretty simple, a simple card with beautiful things, so easy. And that would just be so beautiful. And then look at the navy blue with the white behind it. How pretty. Or if you have sparkly paper, oh man, I have all kinds of ideas now. I was stressed I wouldn't be able to think of anything right before we were going live, and now I've got all these different ideas going. So that's the Light Burst Slimline die. Let me get all this back organized. And then you saw the different pattern papers, so cute. And what I love about Catherine's pattern papers is they give you like a color scheme, and all of these colors plus lemongrass are in this color scheme right here. And so lots of times they do a great job of picking colors that you might not think about putting together, and they just look fabulous. And so their paper packs are really good at doing that and making it super easy. So Bloomin' Wellies, you guys, who doesn't love a great welly set? I am in love with this set, seriously. And then of course it's got the coordinating dies with it too. So I already colored the boots and die cut it out. And then I have a slimline card base, 8.5 by 3.5, actually 8.5 by 7, scored in the middle at 3.5. And then I think this is from the Catherine Pooler Slimline Essentials dies. I love, can you see this piece? How it has the hashtags in it and then the scalloped border. I use this over and over and over again. I use it all the time. So I love white on white when we're doing like a bunch of colors. We might have a lot going on. And I don't really know exactly what we're doing, but I did. Do you guys ever use your Canvo? I need to look at some comments. But I've been like using my Canvo. I like to do some sketches, or if I see a card that I really like, I'll kind of I'll do that sketch of their layout. And so someone I follow that she does beautiful cards is Candace Fisher. She is Candy Cards on Instagram. And she did this really cute card the other day that was she does a lot of slimline cards. Both of these are sketches from her designs. I always give credit where credit is due when I can. And so she did a card that there was like big circles with pattern paper on the card, and then her focal point was right here with the bigger image, and then smaller images kind of in these 3 spots. So I sketched that out. Yes, Melissa says she takes screenshots with her phone. I do too, but sometimes I forget who did it. So I just like to keep them in one place too in my Club Canvo. So here's another one she did. She had some pattern paper down here. So I did that, and then also I've been putting down, oh, I covered up some of it, like some color combos for Catherine Pooler inks that maybe I was inspired by other cards, or that, you know, it popped into my mind. So I started jotting those down. And then also the pattern paper color combos, so I can remember them later on if I'm kind of stumped as to what like ink colors I want to use for something. So I've been taking notes in there. And so I was kind of thinking that I'd like to do something with this sketch. And you know, my favorite things also has sketch challenges, and I'll lots of times use their sketches to try and remember nice ideas for cards. And so that's another good place to find sketches. So I was thinking, let's see if we zoom out just a little bit. You know, if we do this, oh, hold on, I just clicked something funny because I moved my mouse. Okay, now I can see. If we use this slimline card and we keep it fairly simple in the background, and maybe I even cut this oval from Catherine Pooler if we need that. Or another idea I had was, and this will just give us an idea, I might need to cut another one. If we put the umbrella from the die, the umbrella, under the umbrella dies, and then we put the wellies. One of the design team members did something like this also. So if we put that as the background, that would, oh, you guys, I think that would be really cute. What do you think? Everybody got quiet all of a sudden too. Yep, we're gonna use the wellies for sure, Melissa. That was part of my idea. What do you guys think? Now, we might not use this one because I don't know that I like this green. I'm not sure what color, but you know, make this our focal point. We might not even need this. If you know me, I love to use lots of foam tape and really layer things up and give it lots of dimension. Might cost me a fortune to mail it, but we might not even need to use this if we use the umbrella and the wellies. And then I thought, similar to her idea, let me move some of these inks up, that Candace Fisher, if we add some raindrops here. And I used It's a Girl, Coral Cabana, Samba, Limoncello, Cummerbund, Suede Shoes, and Juniper Mist. Those are the color combos I used for my raindrops. So if our focal point is here, let's see. What I would like to do is probably do groupings, or, you know, do some individual raindrops also. And then part of these wellies are individual flowers. And so I thought we could use those also somewhere. So let's get some of these raindrops and see. Let's see. Dan says, looks great. And oh, it's Beth. I think that's probably Beth and not Dan. I think I would like the umbrella up higher, then have the boots in front of the umbrella. Possibly, Sue. We'll definitely take a look at that when we get there, for sure. So let's take a look at, I have things chiming and beeping, and I don't know what's going on. I think it's my iPad over there. So, and we can even trim that, you know, have some going off the page, and we'll want to spread out our larger ones for sure. Let's see what we've got. We may or may not want to use the suede shoes, the brighter blue. And definitely, I encourage you to layer up these raindrops. Don't keep them spread out. I think things are more interesting when they are layered. And let's see what else we can do here. And, you know, mix up the patterns. If you have a stripe, put a polka dot, or you have this swirly color, or the swirly with the juniper mist. And let's see, we can put if I have a juniper mist here, I could do one here. And you could even do the bigger one in front of that one. And then that way you've got juniper mist kind of going, you've got your blues going over your whole thing also. And I would probably put this yellow over the suede shoes to soften that one. And then maybe even something like that. Oh, I think that's cute. What do you guys think? It's coming together. And then this little pink one. I know, Sue, I am too. I have to tell you, this is like a moment of real honesty. When I first saw these big patterned raindrops, I thought, I don't know, you know, what am I going to do with those? And I have to tell you, I am obsessed with these. There's also, hi, Anne from San Diego. Oh, I bet it's beautiful there, Anne. I think San Diego is gorgeous. There's also some clouds, patterned stamps in this release. And now I want the clouds too, because there's so many cool things that the design team has done with them, and like really cute ideas that I really am loving everything that's going on with these raindrops and with those clouds. Oh, it's actually cloudy there. That's so funny. You always think of it as being so sunny and bright and gorgeous. You know what I might do here? I'm thinking along these color lines, but using different patterns. And then we've got the light blue coming up again. And so anyway, this is what I was kind of thinking in my mind, like kind of putting the raindrops coming down the page and, or the slimline, and, you know, kind of grouping them. And then we can fill in if we decide we want to with, let's see, what have we got here? Also layering, here's that little flower. Look, we've got that one to go with the wellies there. And then we've got this one and this one. Something else that Catherine does a great job of is these like little geometric extra stamps. And that, you know, might even be cute somehow. So, you know, some things to keep in mind. What would we like to do? Because honestly, I did not have a set idea in my mind. So here are the little extras. We have these little tiny raindrops that might be good to fill in, even more so than these, but we can do both. So what do you guys think? Should we add in? I'm thinking we should add in some of those. And hi Paula, you found me. Were you looking for me on Facebook? Oh, Melissa says that would be a great Mother's Day card. I think you're right. So let's also keep in mind our umbrella. I'm going to make a different one because this isn't the right color combo. But I want to keep in mind where we might put this, you know. So like if we're going to put this in the corner and layer it up like that, we want to make sure, I think, that we kind of move these raindrops down. So we need to start getting this planned out. What do you guys think? Give me, what do you think? I was looking here too, but the live wasn't showing up. Oh, it wasn't showing up, Paula? Is it now? Because, you know, we need to know if something's not working correctly. Melissa, you might be right, with the Samba umbrella, and then that would help us decide how we want our flowers. We could color our flowers with the Coral Cabana and It's a Girl, maybe. Add some small raindrops. Yeah, add some small stamped raindrops. And then Teresa says she's close to San Francisco, but it's sunny there, and that's so funny because we think about it being a little rainy there. Okay. So sometimes you guys also tip, I will take a picture of something like this if I'm going to move it, and then I know kind of where to stamp things, but we're not going to do that right now. But I'll take a picture of like a layout, and then that'll help me keep going. But Melissa, you might be right. I might have to step away, even though I normally don't do that, and cut this die out so that we really know what we're working with on here. And maybe we won't even finish this because it's getting pretty late. And I just wanted to like share with you guys. Now I'm looking for the dies for the umbrella. Maybe you have an idea and we'll just make this a short live. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's all the great products. And let me, oh good. Melissa said her notification button worked just fine. Oh yes, my Sue person said, hit the notification button. So here's what we're gonna do. What time is it? It's 8:46 your time. I'll keep going, but then we'll probably wrap this up at 9, and then I'll have to post my card and we can see the finished product. So what's everybody think? Do we agree with Melissa that maybe what'd you say, Samba or Coral Cabana might be pretty with the umbrella on a white background, right? What are you guys thinking? Does everybody agree with that? I think that might be a great idea. What are you thinking? Everybody's quiet now all of a sudden. So I'm going to step out. Just keep going. We can be Nighthawk, says Melissa. I don't know that I can, Melissa. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. So it's been kind of crazy here. Yep, a lot of people say Samba. Okay, so normally I don't do this, and this is the one thing I didn't have cut ahead of time. Talk amongst yourselves, And I'm going to cut this really quickly, okay? So I'll be right back. You guys talk about your favorite things from the release. How about that? And I'm using Catherine Pooler white cardstock because her inks blend so perfectly on here. So I'm actually going to cut 2 of these umbrellas out in case we don't like it. We've got a spare. I would say I'm definitely ordering the clouds and the raindrops. Like I said, love these. This whole and the wellies. I mean, this Calling for Drizzle bundle. And you guys, did you know if you buy a bundle, you get like a discount, like almost 10% discount when you purchase the bundle. They're already grouped together. And this one that I'm using is the Calling for Drizzle bundle. So it's a good way to go. Okay, I have one. All those little pieces want to stick onto the plates. I have to pop those up. Let's see. It's going to take me a second. Give me just a second. Okay, I've got one, and then the other one's ready to go. Just this way so we can get going. So, did we agree that maybe we would try? Ooh, Teresa, I agree. I love that sunburst dye. And Melissa, yes. This Catherine's cardstock is gorgeous. It's such a nice bright white. So, watch how easy this is. If you're not familiar with Catherine's inks, let me zoom in. You can take her inks. Here's my umbrella. We'll set that aside. Poke out all these little extra pieces. Now, should we do Samba and It's a Girl? Or do we want all the pieces to the umbrella to be the same color? What do you think? Any opinions on that one? Poke out all these little holes. Melissa, I have to tell you, my 13-year-old wandered into the craft room one day, and I did put him to work. It was 1 year, but he complained. This is funny. He complained at Christmas time when he was wrapping presents, because I did put him to work doing that we didn't have any tags. I ran out of tags, and I said, well, guess what? I know where I can make tags, because I had beautiful Catherine Pooler pattern paper and tag dies. And I said, look, I'm going to show you how to make your own tags. And he got to work on the Vagabond, and he cut a whole bunch of tags out of pattern paper, and then he stamped the to and the from and Merry Christmas and all that. And he had a good time, and it kept him busy. And so now he knows how to die cut things. So I can put him to work if I ever need to. He's back at school now, though. And you guys, I have to tell you, I have a son that turned 20 in February, Sam. He's at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. And now Gabe, my younger son, he's turning 13 on Saturday. He's going to be a teenager. So it's kind of scary, kind of crazy. And teenagers. Oh, no. But he's a good boy, so hopefully we won't have any issues. Everything will be good. So, but even the good ones, when they're teenagers. Okay, so what do we say about color? Sue says 2 colors. Teresa says different colors. Let's do, because look at this paper. Once again, if you want inspiration, let me show you this color This is in the, why can't I find anything here? The pattern paper pack. Here it is. Look at this cute one. Look. It's Samba with It's a Girl. That's why I was thinking about this for the umbrella. Love this one. So cute. So that's why I was thinking, let's do this one. Let's do alternating red and pink and see how it goes. You want to? We might hate it. If we hate it, we can just do another one. So, Samba. And watch how easy. I kind of hold Catherine Pooler's inks at like an angle, and you just go right over it. And the nice thing is the color fades right in, blends together beautifully. And you can even make your own cardstock, like a panel, a background cardstock, by blending ink like around the edges. If you just need, you know, a little edge trimmed for the background of a card, you can make your own coordinating cardstock easily. So now let's do It's a Girl. Just hold it at an angle and swipe it right over the cardstock. Look how pretty that is. And then it's perfect. Makes it so easy. I hope. Did I do that right? I hope I did. I'm trying to make sure I have my alternating colors going on. There we go. Now let me wipe this up. Let me get a baby wipe. So also, you guys, if you follow me on Thursday nights on my Facebook page for my lives, I will not be live on Thursday because Gabe has a tennis match, and a lot of his are on Thursdays right now. So until the season's over, you might miss me quite a bit on Thursday evenings because we've got tennis. So, but I also did, I was live on Sunday night. You can go to my Facebook page, and if you want to see what we did with this Under the Umbrella die for that, really cute. We created a shaker card with vellum clouds, and it said, "Sorry you're feeling under the weather." So cute. And I think I'm sending that one to Sue. She won the giveaway. And yep, I did it perfectly, you guys. So what do you think? Look, is that too much? Should we do a single color, or are we gonna like this? Is it gonna be too much? I'm wondering, with the two colors on the card. Might be too much. I don't know. Because, you know, sometimes when you have too much going on, your eye doesn't know where to focus, and it's kind of a hot mess. So let's see. I don't know. You guys vote. What are you thinking? Because I could quickly, you guys tell me what you think about that with all those colors going on. I'm going to jump up and cut two more, you know, the umbrella here, so that maybe we could just use the reds if we don't like those purples. You guys take a vote. Tell me what you're thinking. There's one. And I think I actually have those cut. Let's see. Yep, I did. Let's see what it looks like with just Samba. I might be with you, Melissa. You can tell I did not have this planned out ahead of time. What do you think, you guys? It's we've been here, how long have we been here? What time did we start? Do you know? Are you guys getting kind of tired? Should we wrap this up? You know, I don't feel like we always have to create a card together. Sometimes it's nice just to get together and share what's going on. I agree, Teresa. Definitely, I'm thinking it's just too much going on. Too many patterns, too much. We need to keep it just a little bit more. And you know, you could always make the raindrops this one color. That's what Candace Fisher did on her card. You know, all of the little circles were all the same color. And then she just added some interesting things, smaller pieces, and then one big focal point. And so this might be too much, but I do like the colored raindrops. So that's another reason sometimes, you know, I'm not good at on the fly kinds of things. I got to think about it. And this is why it takes me so long to make a card. But then I always post the final product. But sometimes it's just fun to like share the thought process and like what I'm working on and kind of bounce ideas off of everybody. And then share the final card once I get it all together kind of off camera, maybe the next day or whatever. So I know, Linda, I was definitely thinking it's a little too much. And so that's why I was thinking, you know, to follow the sketch that I saw, maybe the raindrops all need to be the same color. And that will help your eye focus in. You know, sometimes when you step back, and we did this in another live, I think it was last fall or something. We were putting together a shaker card and it just became a hot mess. And I finished that live and I told my sister, I was like, oh my gosh, that was a disaster. And I'm like, what is it that I don't like about this card? There was something that just was not working on that card. And I thought, like, what's wrong with this? And I had to think about it for a while. And then that was the subject of my next live. We came together and I said, here's what happened. There was just so much going on. We got so excited to throw everything on the card because it was a new release that your eye didn't have anywhere to focus. It was all over the place. So we talked about how you fix that. And so that's kind of a great thing for us to talk about then is, you know, this is pretty, but maybe it's prettier. Some of the design team members just had, you know, some raindrops and shine bright on there. So maybe you take all this away and you have a card with that, but then maybe you have, and you know what else is pretty is just solid raindrops with like pretty sparkly translucent wow embossing powder on your background, or very pale sparkly blue like cummerbund. Ooh, let's think about that. Ooh, idea. Hold on. Catherine Pooler in the shop, if you're going shopping, has cummerbund wow embossing powder. And that's what it looks like. So what if we did all of our raindrops in this and then, you know, layer those up on the background and just have that, and then make this as colorful and pretty as we want with the wellies, and then your eye has someplace to focus. You see what I mean? Your eye would come to that naturally. It wouldn't look like such a hot mess. So Sue says, and Teresa says, the raindrops need to match the boots. So we could make them yellow. Yeah, or you can make them navy blue. All kinds of things. And that's it. Maybe I'm not also, I don't think personally I'm thrilled with the color of these boots. So this is, you know, this is alive, but sometimes I think it's good you see the thought process and the things we go through, because just because we post a beautiful card, like, you know, on the design team and things, it doesn't always come together. I mean, I will sit and play with a stamp set and you know, Sue, you might be right because I don't like the color of these boots. And so it just takes time to figure out, ooh, the Samba boots with the umbrella. Let's talk about this. Let's see. There you go. That's one that I created. And those boots, you know, I Copic colored the boots in reds, probably the R22, R24, 27, 29, and then the yellow and then orange flowers. I kept them all in the warm colors. And then with the blues, And then that way your eye had something to focus on. And lots of times also, if I need to bring your focus in, one trick I often use, and you guys will see me do this over and over and over again, is I'll put things on a tag. Because just like I said, let's use an oval or let's use the umbrella on this one, it brings your eye in and it gives you something to focus on when you have a smaller image on like a bigger card. You'll see when you see me use a tag and layer stuff up, that's normally my trick for figuring out how to get your eye to focus on something. So, well, good, Bunny. Then I'm glad, because sometimes I feel like I'm just pinging ideas all over, but this is what's going on in my head when I'm, trying to work on a new card. And I think what it's coming down to is I'm not liking the color of these wellies on this. I love the wellies. I love another one that I did. Let's go back to these. I love the reds there. I love these. This is the one I did with the navy blue with the wellies. So pretty with the greens. And I'm going to share another trick with you guys. You see this card? I love, love, love that pattern paper with the big raindrops, but it would have been too much in the background. And once again, your eye wouldn't have known where to focus. So you'll see me soften something with vellum. I love basil vellum. It's my go-to. And it will soften a background and help your eye once again pull into a focal point. So those are some of my big tricks, tags and vellum, when I'm not exactly sure what to do with something. I struggle with pattern paper on a card. Great with it on making a mini album, but putting them on cards, I really struggle. So those are some of my tricks that I use. So we're not going to finish this tonight, everybody. I'm sorry. I hope you aren't upset with me. Sometimes it's just the way it goes. And I'm not just going to kind of slap it together. We'll think about it and then I'll post it and maybe share it the next time we go live also. So that's it. I just wanted to share this. This is the Calling for Drizzle Bundle. Goes in the shop. If you weren't able to shop today for Stamp Nation members, you can go shopping at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And once again, thank you so much. If you use my affiliate link, all proceeds are going to charity. And I'll be back on here probably about every week. I'm going to go once live on YouTube and once live on Facebook. So you guys, thank you so much. Have a great evening. Happy shopping tomorrow if you're going shopping. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye, you guys. Take care. Have a great evening and a great weekend.